Hello!
Again.
Welcome back to the PolyParty.
Mike is it's full energy.
Well,
You got a 100% mic today.
I have been recharged a little bit. So, I might be full energy since I'm on that edge again, but I am energy. Let's see, we are continuing our dwarf project.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
we
I got the
started-
timer turned on. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go.
There's no time today.
There.
No time for time. In our little dwarf project, we started with some random prompts. We collected some societies. Is that the right word? Like
Cultures?
different cultures.
Cultures,
Yes, different cultures. And we had a random profession and a random mood. And with that, we generated our prompts. And I am making where's my dwarf? There should be a dwarf on here as well.
It's so tiny.
There it is. I am making an Egyptian angry dwarf dragonslayer, not a dwarf slayer, a dragonslayer. And Bram, he's working on an
Indonesian board cook.
Yes. That's quite opposite. But...
Yeah. But the dice had spoken.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is kind of how we started out. It's first it started off as an anatomy project, and let's do that for one evening or something like that, and it kind of turned out to be a little bit bigger than we thought it was. But we also only work on it for 3 hours a week, so it's just taken a lot longer than it normally should.
Yeah. I'm taking out my anatomy part of it. Look at that.
I'm not seeing anything. I think something on your side is going wrong. We have a...
Oh, no. Is it not moving?
It's not moving, nope.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, the image on the ninja also says it's like backwards. So let me just redo that. Nope. It's like my screen was mirrored.
Yep. Right.
That's probably not what we want. Okay. Hey. You see this moving?
There he is.
Hey. Dwarf sketch. And yeah. Started out with this. Because the idea was this little white guy over here. And turned them to a little bit more. But the idea is still kind of the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's smashing to a dragon, and the dragon is climbing on something.
Some Egyptian structure instead of a pyramid is an obelisk, but
Yeah.
That's the only big change there is, right? Yeah, really. And he has legs.
Yeah. His legs now. Yeah. This dragon is my very quite uninformed interpretation of APEP.
Yeah. There wasn't really a lot to go on the period that we gave ourselves for research. So
yeah,
so very superficial research that we both did in our sites.
Exactly, it's like it's a serpent, so that's kind of a dragon, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take it.
And I had a new idea because I'm currently making a monkey statue of the god Hanuman, and I thought it would be nice if he was sitting right in his mouth, so like a ruined statue, like covered in vines and jungle, and he's kind of sheltering in there, and it's so big that you don't really know what's going on. that from the outside you don't really know, but if you look back, like, oh, he's sitting in a giant ape's mouth. But just a couple of minutes ago, I had the idea of making Hannah Montana like this big, like that, with his body over here as well. He's praying like he's doing in a lot of the images that I found, and his hands are creating a little bit of a tent, so he's kind of like sheltering him. Unintentionally, I think, because it's a statue. They don't usually do things intentionally, right? But
yes, no, statues don't do anything intentional.
I hope so. But yeah, but that's more than I think I would have wanted to do. I'm not really sure if I want to make that change right now.
Yo, oh, what?
Otherwise, I have to make him really big, this head, and put him in there. Kind of have to remove the tree because it doesn't really look good if you have a tree inside of a weird cave kind of thing. Looked a bit odd. And yeah, kind of break him up as well. Because it's ruined, right?
You break him?
I have to break this guy.
Oh yeah, and that way. Awesome. Like, why are you so mean to him? You're gonna break his bones?
Yeah, it doesn't have bones. He's a statue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then you can just break them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
But if I keep the thing that I wanted to do, like over here, if you just keep going the way I just did, this is the very rough idea that's been made in I think under an hour.
Oh, I do like the giant tree growing out of his head, though.
Yeah.
Maybe the tree could be like his crown, if you need to make a crown still.
Yeah, I think he needs to have a crown. I think if they depicted Hanuman, they would have added that crown to him. It is at least in my reference image. So yeah, let's give him that crown today.
Make him a true king, prince, god, monkey.
That guy over here, so we kind of see what we're making.
So obelisk, check. I probably want to make that.
I think you want to make those sides into quads, some nice squares.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I probably also want to cut this off so that they are not, so that this top bit doesn't have like all of those squares going into a little point.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
So the one in Paris has a little golden hat, but I think that came later. Like the top bit of it is gold.
Oh yeah.
And I think that was put on later.
I don't know. I heard that they originally were completely white as well, and I had that golden tip, but it was removed either by erosion or like the chalk, the white that you used, or then the gold was stolen over the years.
Oh, and I think
That's the story that I heard. Who knows? It's 4,000 years old, so.
I think it was. It used to have like bronze top or something. Blah blah blah. Place de la Concorde. Single piece of red granite quarried 100 miles south of Luxor in Aswan. Transported. Oh. Cliffs. Gift. Piece of rock. Just carry it over to your country.
Yeah, as you do, right?
As you do.
Yeah, you could pay for that, right? You could, I mean, if you don't, well,
The France added a gold-leafed pyramid cap to the top of the obelisk in 1989. 1998, the other way around. With the cost covered by sponsorship from Yves Saint Laurent.
Yves Wood?
The perfume brand. Yves Saint Laurent. I probably butchered the pronunciation anyway.
I've never heard of them either, so it doesn't matter for me.
I have a nice smell of it. It's good.
Uh-huh.
The one that I have, I like it. I don't know. Anyway, it had long been suspected that the bear Pyramidion had originally been covered with a bronze gold or electrum cap, speculated to have been stolen in the 500s before Christ.
Oh,
So
I was kind of right.
yeah, long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Oh no, it's just Egypt. Yeah.
About 500 years before Christ. So that's a while. Oh, light is hitting my screen. Look at that.
The holy light
It's
shines
clearing
upon
up.
you.
Dear Lord.
Praise be.
Oh, by the gods.
It's the blessing of Ra, Mike. Doesn't even accept the blessing of Ra.
No, Ra is blinding me.
Ah, okay, it's too much of a blessing.
Or Ra is trying to kill this dragon on my screen.
Oh,
Because,
yeah, it's just that good.
Yeah.
It
He saw
fools
him
the
and is like,
gods.
nah, you're not supposed to be there. And then, yeah, there he goes. Oh, Ra. Ra. So like this, and then split.
No idea what I'm doing. Just noodling around with the Taurus. What am I actually doing? I think yeah, I can let's make a thing. I am just going to put that one in there.
This one's working. Oh, it's just zebras being a little zebra sheep biatch. I thought that wasn't using my hotkey for the Z modeler. I was like, huh? What? Why not? Bridge. You to you and you to you. And then we'll do a silly little insert of multiple edge loops, but then only put in one. So it's in the center. And then we go to geometry and what do they call it again? Not merge, of course.
Image per union?
Modified topology and weld wherever they are.
Oh, yeah, it should be there.
Weld points.
Yeah, it should be
Voila.
modified topology.
And now it should be fine again. Okay. I can model.
Yay!
some extra loopy loops. Do I want to do anything to the shape before I put letters on there? I don't really think so. It's gotta be fine, and otherwise I will learn from it. So either way is a win. Insert
We
some
didn't have to
more
make
extra
anything a
loops.
production. We can take as long as we like.
Yeah. Average no. If we found that out, same poly. Keep polygon. Let's do that with March. Let's go. Oh, look at that. That looks square to me.
Yeah, square enough.
Just go
It's a
to
lot nicer to work with those very long, thin polygons otherwise.
divide without smooth and delete lower. Ah. Okay. And then we turn smooth back on, maybe? Let's see. No, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, resolution. Probably not yet, but
It's good enough, right?
not for the amount of stuff that's going on in that.
Ah, just rematch this.
See how many subdivs do I have now? 6.
6? Ooh. Well, you started off really low, so...
It's only at 1 million polygons, so I could probably go for 7. Now we are at 4 million. Yeah. Okay. And with that, it's the size of the dragon. So we'll be around here. People kneeling. And then there's birds. We say
Yeah, the hierarchies can be flipped, right?
they can be left to right, right to left, and top to bottom.
To make it, you know, not confusing for everyone.
Yeah. But that's extra ornamental, right?
Yeah, I think I read about it or heard about it a little bit that they could also combine a lot of things. So one glyph is actually just a piece of text or sounds, really.
It's kind of like a word, I guess, like sounds. Yeah, they're like kind of divided in a square where there can be like a couple of different things happening that together make what it sounds like. Is what I understood from my brief explanation on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then there's these circles with the little thing inside, and there's a bunch of things going on. And at least in that example, that was like the name of the king. That was in that way. This circle had to do with he's like the gods. Yeah.
So that needs to be in there. Well, you already had some text, right?
Yes, I have some images. I have also like a text from like my book that I got, but that's all from papyrus or papyrus. I don't know how to say it. And that's more handwriting like, so they don't look as cool as the ones that are carved from stone, or well, not as neat, let's say. So I'm just going to copy some from stone, because it's
It's a little bit easier than to actually chisel your own hieroglyphs into some.
Yeah, especially if you don't know what it all means. I am going to screw something up, so I'm just going to steal somebody else's work. But this person has been dead for more than 2,000 years, so we'll be okay, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Sorry, people. I just wanted to look cool.
They don't understand
see.
you. English didn't exist back then.
Yeah. Say, open a new file in Photoshop. I'm gonna switch my screen in a little bit. It's not doing anything. Okay, that's cool.
Just tell me when something's happening, then I can check if it's actually. Oh, it's auto saving on your side.
I'll save drink.
I just did. Oh.
Nom. Okay. I have an image. And now
It's turned
gone.
off. Yes.
I'm gonna share again. Photoshoppy. So this is the one that is in France right now in Paris. Because that one like the cleanest pictures that I could find. The other ones are all like very at an angle. And then I also have to fix that out of there. And it's like I don't know what they say anyway, so I might as well go for the easy one. Oh, well, easy. For the better referenced one. But technically, I only have reference from one or two sides, and all four sides are different.
Yeah, but also your dragon is covering up 3 of them, I believe.
Yes.
I think you're good.
I'll probably just copy it to the other sides. Actually, that I might just remove those other sides from my mesh in that case. We'll see. We'll see. Photoshop time now. I'm going to make this black and white and draw over the images of. Let me copy my pylon shape. Pylon. Obelisk. Say. Survey. So until where do I need to carve? Till about there. So until under the emblems. Okay. That's doable.
You're missing the best part of it.
The best part?
Yeah, the climax of the story is on the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Look at this. But on the top there's something important, and then there's the reading direction, which you definitely need, right?
Oh yeah.
And then APEP is not mentioned in this story, if I remember his symbols correctly. It's like let me switch to a brush, not this one.
Oh. Your name in hieroglyphs. Translate your name into hieroglyphs the way a gypsy scribe might have written it.
I don't know.
Inscribe. There you go. There it says Mike. Well, the people can't see, but Mike can.
I need to switch. Okay.
I was sent this just a second ago. Let me just send it to you as well.
Yeah. So
And I will also
if I-
send it here into the chat for all the people to see in the future. There you go. You can write things, and it'll probably say something in proper Egyptian, ancient Egyptian,
Ancient Egyptian.
proper ancient Egyptian, maybe, perchance. It looks like it, and that's kind of what we're going for. We're visual artists, nothing more than that.
If I remember correctly, this would be the symbol for Apep.
Ah, the snake with the squiggly ones.
Yeah, plus this thing above it.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. That, but
And the arrows in it as well.
it looks kind of like daggers in whatever Apep here live. I spelled it wrong, but anyway. Oh my gosh. He has even more daggers. He has 4 daggers in him and one in his head. Very nice. And his head is down here on the floor.
Oh no.
And this line was way more wiggly than what I
Even
had.
more wiggly.
Yes.
I usually get it when I write a wrong, when I type a word wrong.
Oh,
Just get the
another
squiggly
one.
line underneath. Not above though, but yeah.
Maybe I'm confusing this with just an image. Maybe this one is just an image. There's another one over here has like this with the snake, and then another snake-like creature and 2 squares, which would be a pop. According to this random Reddit post. I'm going
Those
to
are always
butcher.
right, right?
I'm going to butcher all the English, all the hieroglyphs anyway. So why worry?
You're not a historian, so it's. I
Yes.
think you're excused. Yeah.
I shall be forgiven, hopefully.
I think
Please
you're
don't
putting
kill me.
more effort into it than anyone else would. So.
We'll take that as a plus.
Yeah.
Boing,
Yes.
boing, boing.
Yeah, using the radial symmetry to play around a bit. I got the bouncing ball. Boing, 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 boing. So, yeah. Just kind of want to have that crown of his. It's a bit egg-shaped. It's quite big, so let's make it a bit smaller.
Extra difficulty because I'm going for stone carved ones. Is that they use different depths in different areas?
Yeah, they have a embossment, right?
Yeah,
They're embossed. Ooh.
in some
wow.
areas they are made to also look good. So that's something.
Well, we do have the bas relief tool in ZBrush these days. That's, it's fun that it's there, but I don't ever have a use for it.
So
But you could use it.
if you like make jewelry and stuff. That would be nice. Or if you have made a nice sculpture and then you wanna repurpose it into different things like a magnet, and then you just make an embossing of it, which you can then print. But quite specific case, I think.
Yeah, it's fun that it's
Or
there.
if you wanna, or I guess you could make like patterns and stuff a little bit more easy. Like you can just make a copied ring with whatever pattern you want to make in 3D and just project it on like a curved surface.
Yeah.
Not sure if you actually need embossing for that per se.
We could, if you want to sculpt it, like say it's a coin, right? The face of a coin. Then you would need to have a head. Then you make a depth mat out of that, and project that onto the coin that you want. So it's yeah, pretty much the same. Just a couple of extra steps.
Yeah. Same, but different. Yeah, this guy has
Hat as well.
very cool. Like you have hats and you have a hat. This is a hat.
Definitely. I would be very annoyed having that on my head. Just having the weight constantly pull on it. Have to stay perfectly still. Otherwise it will fall. Yeah, we just had a message from a friend of ours that my old studio is completely bankrupt.
Dang,
Yeah.
it's not good news.
I already left it anyway, but yeah.
Still, like apparently another one as well. Like
Yeah, there are multiple
two
ones.
studios.
It's a good year for gamers, you know. Well, maybe for gamers, but not for the people making it.
Game devs, yay!
Yay!
Probably be a circle. Hmm.
Circle, so yeah, that like that kind of a circle. Well, what you could do, maybe, though, is it's kind of how do you call it? Distorts the image.
Yeah, perspective squish thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would use
probably
the
want to do that.
I think it's just a skew that you can pull on all sides of them, because it's probably not fully in the middle and fully perspective, complete symmetrical. I think the skew gives you a little bit more control.
Skew. How do I skew it now? Not like that, at least. Okay.
Is one called distort maybe in there?
Distort and perspective.
Yeah, try
and
distort, because then you can move to the corners too easily to all sides if you want. Yeah, that yes. And if you put a rectangle there where you want it, right? Then it's easy to see if you're actually straight or not.
I'm not sure if it's supposed
Oh,
to be a
they're not supposed
rectangle.
to be straight. Yeah, that's true.
I'm not sure.
I don't think they should be. Yeah.
In my head, they never were, but maybe they are. And
No,
just
no, I don't think
our
they are.
perspective is fucked. Think like that, and then a little bit shorter. Close enough. I'm probably missing what's it called?
I don't know.
Resolution, anyway.
Ah, okay.
Wait, I don't have to. Just make it bigger. We
Kind of like this, but different.
like that, but not.
Yes, this, but better. Yeah. It's down. Oh, also with that one. Yeah, you should move that down. I'll just squish it a bit. It's a little bit too tall for my liking. Make it.
Why not?
I don't know. I think because I got those leaf kind of shapes over here, right? Those are kind of like. Kind of follows the shape of his head ever so slightly, and it looked quite elegant. And then I got this this cloche on top of his head, which my reference images all have. You know, all something similar like this. But I don't like these two in conjunction with each other.
And if you look at some people wearing turbans for a little bit, and then maybe your eye get used to that shape, and then look at it again. It's like, because we don't really see people ever wearing that. too much.
That is
like,
true.
Those kinds of heads. So it will look strange for a little bit at first, and then like maybe it will look normal. Maybe it's not big enough. Maybe it's too big. Maybe it's.
No, I think my problem with it is that I got lines going over here. They curve really nice, going to the top and the bottom, and a nice S curve, right? And then I got these ones, and they just intersect with it. Just did it two different kind of shapes, and I think I want to have that a little bit more, slightly more homogeneous.
Okay.
Yeah.
In theory.
Yes. So I'm just going to undo all of that and just put this one back. This I kind of liked. It's a little bit of an odd shape now. Yeah, it's correct. That's right. If I pull that, you choose AQ curve.
Yeah, no, that side is definitely not straight. Do I want it to be?
It makes sense that the
Let's
middle one is
say
straight.
now,
Yeah.
yes. No, but the outsides are definitely not straight. So
No, the inside.
for now, I'll fix it.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Hmm. Away. Something like so.
I think I have to put that at least one little bun on top of there. One bun. Come on over there. It's something that I see coming back regularly. I think you can do it if I keep that little dumpling shape. Yeah. Just do a proper one though. Yeah. That other one wasn't round anymore, so let's just use a sphere. Put it back.
Did you hear that?
Sorry, what did I hear?
Oh, the Windows noise at the moment that you went whoop.
Oh, no.
So.
Oh, no. I was doing ZBrush things and not really understanding what I was actually doing.
Whoop it.
Yeah.
Whoop. Sound of ZBrush. Okay. Stop noodling, Mike.
Oh, it's fun to noodle. To remove everything afterwards, just gonna do just going to destroy it when I'm done.
Destroy everything. Destroy everything. What a nice thing this guy has.
He has a chair, he has a stick. He's getting gifts. Oh man. He's having a fun time, I think.
He has the life.
Yeah.
I can turn off the snapping, right? Snap. Yes. Turn smoothing a little bit on. Double gifts.
Double gifts. Oh man.
Double fisting gifts. That's how many gifts
It's quite a lot.
this guy is bringing. Does this guy have a nice chin? Looks like it. Not sure how I'm going to differentiate these areas, but we'll figure that out later. So different depths.
Amazing. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Hantek. And welcome to the stream as well.
It's been a while since we've seen you. How have you been? Okay, stream is very not up to date. Okay. I was like, huh? I still see you brush.
No, you're in Photoshop.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create a ruined statue head of Hanuman, but he has that's kind of an odd crown, at least for me. Trying to recreate that or something in that vicinity. You're gonna ruin it anyway, right? But yeah, I'm not really happy with that. It kind of looks like a teapot now. The top bit. So let's.
If you put some swirlies on it.
Yeah, I think that helps. But the thing is, these kind of borders, that not really borders, but those lines that I made, kind of make it look like it's for some kind of a lid. So let's just not use them like that. Maybe let's just play around with it. Let's just play around with it.
Play around and see what happens.
Yeah. And Mike is currently working on some of the hieroglyphs for his sculpt.
Yes. For all of this for extra detail, I guess. No, it's not really a detail, it's quite a big part. So all of this for just some texture. Yeah, that's a better one. But if it looks cool,
Yeah,
it'll be worth it.
definitely. It's kind of why we're doing it in the first place, right?
Yes. It's all about it making it look cool.
I get to delete.
It's a taking hand.
You're just gonna make it black and white, and when you've projected it onto your obelisk, just gonna make some details into it.
Yes. Gonna make it black and white and then just project it into depth on a layer. And then go over it with something. I think.
Yeah, clay build up, maybe the layer tool is quite nice. Not really. Yeah, I think just whatever you can find. Such a silly shape, Mike.
Silly shape.
It's a silly shape.
Oh, this is his chair. Oh my gosh. His chair is going from behind him. Makes sense. Oh, what's going on there?
Yeah, it's cool, right? Zebras being zebras.
Oh. Mirror?
It's mirror on wealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it works as it should.
Silly. For a moment, I was thinking to differentiate in like grayscales for depth. Like, nah.
It's a lot of effort. Maybe it's better
I'll
to
do
do
that
that.
later.
Yeah, it adds to the texture, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
if you do that by hand. Well, you will be otherwise, but yeah.
And then there's text over here, of which I have no clue what kind of icons they are. This is like the 4 knives, but
The redditors don't know.
I mean, I could probably look it up, like which things they use, and then like compare with them, and that's so much.
So much effort.
Let's first see how it's even going to look.
And that's the important part, right?
Doesn't look cool, and I need to think of something else.
You are from India. Oh, it's amazing that you see some creative people like you working on something about our god. Well, thank you very much. I don't know if I'm doing it correct though. And also, I'm actually making one from Indonesia. Yeah, but that's by pure chance. And because we're making some dwarves from cultures that we are not aware of how dwarves look like. Normally, they're kind of like Scottish or Nordish, right? Celtic or from Norse. And this when you make a dwarf, they kind of fit in that box, right? And we made some a list of cultures where we're not aware of how they would look like. Yeah, and for Mike that was we got Egypt, and for me it was Indonesia. But mine was more ape related because the few stories that I was able to find kind of pointed towards orangutans as their dwarfs. So kind of tried to blend that into it, and also the how's he called? The Homo floresiensis, which is an offshoot of human. And they were very small, like a meter tall. Yeah, so it's kind of dwarfish as well, right? So I kind of tried to blend those together. So I have this very primitive kind of a dwarf. But do my research, I into kind of the environment where I should be in. I kind of saw those. How do you call them? The statues from Cambodia, where or just the ruins in general, where everything is just covered in vines and bricks everywhere. And I also saw a statue of Hanuman there. Yeah, and because it's ape related, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm like, maybe I can smush that in. I kind of want to use his mouth as a bit of a ruined cave that he's sitting in. So if you go over there. This is when I didn't really think about Hanuman yet. It's just some kind of a demon or something like that. But yeah, kind of this idea. He's sitting in there. There's this guy. And then we got our big head. So that's kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, I found it actually quite interesting to find an Indian god somewhere in the ruins of Indonesia. Yeah, Hinduism spread as well, right? So yeah. But I don't really see it much outside of India. Sorry.
They were just visiting each other.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm trying to create his. I think it's his crown, right? But something that kind of looks similar to it. But yeah, I'm just kind of struggling with it. It's a bit of an odd shape, not something that I'm really used to, but yeah, I'll figure it out in the end. Also, don't really want to spend too much time on it because I'm gonna ruin it anyway on purpose.
Gotta break it down.
Yeah.
Pieces, make it look like a ruin. Ruin.
Literally ruin it. But yeah, that's kind of the thought about Hanuman. Do you know? Can you tell us maybe, because that's the part of research that I haven't done yet. I only looked at things that look cool because I'm an artist. That's kind of what I do, and that's where it stops. Cool. That's where the research stops. But what can you tell us about Hanuman if you care to share that with us? Because I haven't really taken the time for myself to do that.
What is he the god of?
Yeah, what does he do?
What does he do?
What does he do? Besides looking pretty cool. Do you want this? I don't think I want to go down. Maybe going around, going up that direction.
What are all these symbols?
It's also good to
Painting
know that I'm
first.
not accidentally, offending people with how I'm making things. If I do so out of ignorance, not purpose.
Yeah.
I kind of
It's
like that
always
shit.
a risk
Yeah,
with cultures you're not familiar with.
I did it a couple of years ago as well. I made we were mixing some animals together with D&D animals, D&D classes. Sorry. Also more as a design kind of practice, and we use those prompts just to limit ourselves in kind of thinking. So it's easier to be creative when you're limiting yourself. And eventually I got a pronghorn paladin. And I never heard of a pronghorn before, but it's kind of like something like an antelope, but from the Americas, North America. And I kind of inspired them, the pronghorn or the paladin, on giving some Native American influences as well, because it was from the open plains and everything like that. So that for me that kind of fit nicely, and I didn't want to make, your default knight like a deer in a harness, really. Deer in armor.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And I gave him a nice axe to work with, that you see him charging ahead with. And eventually I made that. And then after I made it, I did some more research. Because, of course, that's the moment when you do.
That's the time where you should do some research, right?
Yeah. And turned out I gave him a peace pipe as a weapon.
Oh.
Yeah. So I swapped
Take
it.
my piece.
Yeah, I swapped it to a big mace with a stick with a big rock attached to it, because apparently they use that as well. So let's just do that instead of the peace pipe. Oh, Hanuman. He is an Indian god from Hinduism scripture, Ramayan. He helped Lord Ram and fought against Ravan? The demon. Whoa.
Oh. So he's one of the good guys. Yay.
Nice. And so our two sculpts are kind of related, kind of similar. There's some poetry between them.
Ouch.
Yeah, because you're making one that's also fighting, which pretty much is a demon, right? Or an evil god.
It's every night it is said. I don't know how true this is. Take it with a ton of salt.
No. Everything is going to.
Yeah.
Everything's true now. Only true.
Every night, Ra on his boat is traveling over the skies to bring the sun for the next day, and every night he's fighting with this dragon, Apep, or Apephosis, or Apepi. He has many spellings that I have found. So he's like he apparently stands for an eater of souls, for the night, for things that are bad. Let's see what else. Where are my notes? Lag. Yeah. For the underworld, he is an eater of souls. He stands for darkness and disorder and obscuring the sky. Because that's everything what the sun is not, basically.
The
So,
anti-Rama.
yeah, so my dwarf is, my dwarf that you cannot see right now
He's there though.
is, yeah, he's working away in the background. He is in service of Ra and slaying the dragon Apep, or fighting in his stead at least.
See, there's so many movies about Ramayan. You can watch the Japanese anime called Ramayana, The Legend of Prince Rama. Okay, I will check that out. Let's see. How were you able to find us, by the way?
It's not good. Is that how I do it? Nope.
Yeah.
All my
It's a bit of
shortcuts.
an odd one. Let's see. Let's do the front first. I kind of like this more. Still got that shape, but then different. Just use the one. The reference that I got, they usually have like this tiered, almost like a cake that that crown. Is there a special reason for that? Do you know that, or is it just all right if I just remove one of those layers? Or just kind of like that.
There's probably some symbolism behind it.
I think so, yeah.
But
But
it's
I must be honest.
oh,
These days, I found it a bit more tricky to look stuff up on YouTube. On not YouTube, just on Google.
uh,
It doesn't really show me the things I want to see anymore. So
just so much information.
yeah,
Just
and
like,
also it tries to sell me a lot more things than it did a couple of years ago.
yeah, that's annoying a little.
Yeah, it's I don't really like it.
There's an Ankh here. Okay. I know what an Ankh looks
Oh
like.
yeah, it's one of the Millennium items. Oh yeah, it's the same one, right?
Just a snake head.
Okay, let's go back to my. Oh, wait, let me just put that the thing in there. That version of. Oh, by the way, you call him Ramayana, but I found that he was called, or at least maybe the image that I found at least. So he was called Hanuman. Are they the same one or just in a different name? Let me just Google that real quick.
Would you like to buy a monkey?
Would I like to buy a monkey? I don't think I should.
That will be Google's next suggestion, right?
Yeah, probably. Ramayana. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, wait. Ramanaya. It's a book. Okay.
The scripture.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's scripture.
oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
okay,
know.
okay. So many new things. I'm learning. I like it.
Keep learning, yeah.
There. Import image. There we go. Oh, spotlight. That's not the radius. Opacity. That's kind of the guy that I found. Slightly different, but that's maybe why he also isn't as friendly looking as the rest of the reference images that I have. He's a bit more intimidating looking, but that's because of that guy. Kind of that started. That's kind of the reason why I put him in there. But you know, it's fantasy, right? It's a fantasy version of the original.
Inspired by.
Inspired by. Thank you very much. I know how English works. Just forget it sometimes.
Yeah. There's also just so many words in there, right?
Yeah.
How did they think of all of them?
I don't know. It just sounds really.
And just borrowing from other languages as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, we would
No?
never do that in Dutch.
No. Boof, boof. Ah, beef. Ah, beef. Yes, beef.
That's something that English does as well, right? Where they have different
The
words for the
pork.
meat and the animal.
Yes. Chicken thigh, because that's for peasants.
Yes.
Oh. It's another bird.
Another one.
The third bird. The bird is the word.
It is. Yes.
Definitely a word. Have you
Sometimes, yeah, a couple of times. Yeah, I like this a lot more. I've been noodling with it for quite a while now, but yeah, I like it a lot more. Let's see.
not that?
Get hard to swallow. Um, let's see. These ones out a bit more. Something like that. And I think the back. Should I just hollow that out and make it fully ruined so I don't have to do the back? Nah, I shouldn't, right?
Maybe.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna remove it, so I don't want to put too much work into it. And at the same time, I also kind of want
Same
to
time.
because it needs to
Yeah,
look good, and I don't know
yeah,
how I'm going to ruin it still. So
exactly. There's so much possibilities for ruining. Oh, these are the dog/lion heads. Okay. Let's see in another image if
the
they're a
dog
little bit more.
lions, cat dog, he's in there as well.
Cat dog.
Cat dog.
Klein konijntje had een vliegje op zijn neus.
Did he now?
And he was buzzing back and forth. Whoa, sweet little bunny.
We broke Mike. It happened.
Oh, sweet little bunny. I don't know how to do this, actually. I'll just keep it like lines. Buzzing back and forth, wop, wop.
And let's remove those. And what if I just take these two and just duplicate that to somewhere in this direction. Oh.
Seems to be something on top of this boat. Let me see.
Presents for
More presents.
the
No.
Pharaoh. That just like that. Just make some vertical lines instead of horizontal ones. What if I do that?
I don't know, but I'll just put a little stick on there.
Why not, right?
Maybe it's the thing that they roei with.
Oh, a
Paddle
rowing
with.
stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you call it?
Like a paddle, I think. But like, no, it's more paddle is not a pushing stick. So,
Or.
and
It's an
or
or.
what?
Yes. But yeah, or with an A in it.
Oh, or. Oh.
Like the
Just,
giants from One Piece, you know? Or. Yeah. Ors, I think. Yeah.
or what? Or what? Or, see.
See. Put that there. I'm still blocking out how that crown should look like. But I kind of like this shape though. Kind of like that. Maybe that's also easy to replicate around, also to the back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very rough, but you know.
Yeah, you gotta make it more.
Yes.
I assume.
I think we're just gonna start with a just a torus, and make it nice and separate from this entire head. And afterwards, I will be able to push and pull it kind of into shape, so it will fit maybe a little bit better. I don't really need to do it for this border, right? No. The main shape, the main whatchamacallit. The brain cap.
The brain cap.
Yeah.
It's a cool word. Fill in these boys. More.
It's fully gone.
This one is only online. It's another bird.
Yet another bird. So many birds. It's like the letter E or something like that. Renegade Masters complimenting you on your jumper, Mike. Yes.
It's my zip-up wiki.
Oh!
So loving the hand sculpture.
Thank you very much. Yeah, sorry, I didn't read that part.
They say something about Horus, the god, and that he's so great, and
2 eggs, a carton of milk,
stuff around
grounded meats.
grounded meat. Yeah. This is the hieroglyphs from the one that is now standing in Paris. From that obelisk. I'm just copying from those because I do have a little book here. That's very nice.
Yeah, it's just a glorified shopping list, really. Yeah, no one knows. It just looks very magnificent, and that's why they bought it and or stole it or whatever they did and put it there in the city, looking very regal alike. But it's just a shopping list.
It's a shopping list for the gods. I have this little bookie which has all these nice stories of the dead as they were in hieroglyphs writing, but that's the problem. It's in writing hieroglyphs, so they are a lot, like handwriting is different than when you're like chiseling it out of stone. The one out of stone is a lot more straight and nice and clean. So, I didn't really want to use handwriting scribbles on the stone over there. So I'm just copying.
It's going for that extra mile.
Yes. It's just, why is it not responding anymore? Oh, fuck. Okay, it is. Switch.
Yeah, it works. It works still. The stream works.
No, it's not zooming in and out and not moving over the canvas, so it's not really working. Yeah.
No.
It's just pretending to work in the other tabs. So what I do is I have to save somewhere.
Yeah, it is a fancy book. And copying makes things a lot easier, yeah, instead of just trying to figure out how hieroglyphs work, what they write.
Yeah. I tried, but it was a lot harder than I was hoping for.
Yeah, because it's sound-based, right? It kind of, yeah. Well, same with ours, really. Same with the alphabet. But it's different sounds, because we don't know the language.
Yeah. Is it responding now? Nope. Okay, so just gotta kill it. Kill.
Yeah, and it's true. Yeah, the gods must eat as well. So yeah, if I had such a shopping list, if I put it on the wall as well, yeah, it's an important one. I also heard that one of the earliest scripts that we found, humanity in general, as they figured out what it said, and apparently it's just someone complaining about the quality of copper. It's one of the first scripts we found, and it's the complaints.
Nice. True humanity.
Yeah. And I'm just currently making. It's going to be a statue of Hanuman. It's kind of the guy that we're seeing over here, who is a Hindu god, but the picture I found over here is in Indonesia, Cambodia, somewhere in that area. And I kind of want to have him as a cave where this guy in the corner over here sits in. But it needs to be ruined. But I don't know how I'm going to ruin it yet, so I need to make the entire thing, and then I can figure out how to ruin it.
Easy way.
It's the easy way, yes.
The easy way is just make everything first and then break it.
Then break it. Then smash it with a hammer.
Yeah, it's like SpongeBob drawing a circle.
Mm-hmm.
First draw a head, and then erase this, erase that, and you have a perfect circle.
Yeah, just erase all the details, and then all the helping lines, and then you got the circle.
Yeah. Easy squeezy. Here we have another unk.
Not happy about this still, though.
Not or happy?
Yes, not happy. Because it's a little bit too odd. But, you know, it's a block out, right? Yeah, that's true as well. Hey.
It's a little bump over here. But a weird chair thing.
Another weird chair. Yeah, that's I can live with that. If it was, you know, better, but I can live with that. Cool. Okay, I got it. Let's make. Ooh, it's drinking time yet again.
To save means drinking. Important lesson.
How you stay hydrated while working. I forget otherwise, so.
You get very drunk. Depends on what you drink.
Yeah, it's just lemonade, and I think I'm good. Let's just do that what I just made, but better. Just put this guy. Yeah, kind of over there. Yep. Symmetry. Why?
Symmetry. Oh, symmetry. La 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 la. The hell?
It's you just, you know, half a year too early still, but it's good to practice.
A year will be over before you know it.
That is true, yes.
Different picture. Out to the people that they hated. Should fill these as well. Oh man. Let's do these wiggly lines. Are they wiggly lines? I have a different picture where the light is slightly different. Not sure. I think not. I don't think they are fully connected. Looks to me like they are not connected. Like this.
But I also had to turn on
Niks van,
fancy, right? Yes, now it works. You didn't get it? Oh, you can't see your screen. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I missed that. He's working in secret. Yes, only secrets.
I can not see my screen.
I don't know. Something broke. We are seeing that you're in Photoshop, but nothing happens there.
That's not what we want.
Nope.
Putty pitters, replace, window, hieroglyphies. Is it back?
Now we're seeing your stuff. Yeah, can you make it a little scribble?
Okay. Oh.
Ah, wonderful. It works.
You love this?
Oh.
Break your heart.
Okay, well, good night. It is very late. I was wondering about the time difference. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. And yeah, hopefully you see something more in the future. So we'll be doing the same one, doing the same stream next week, Thursday. So just so you know. Have a good night.
Good night.
Just making this, just doing this. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
I don't see your screen because I was flipping and doing the other thing. Ooh, wiggly lines.
It's wiggly lines, yes, but I don't. No. Remove the radial symmetry. Maybe let's start with that.
After I've done these and filled this in, I'm going to see how it's gonna be formed in ZBrush. If I need a lot more, or if this is already enough, or all of those questions.
Are they too thin? Are they too thick?
Are they too thick? Is it all wrong? And do you just have to start over and make a different kind of dwarf?
Yes. It's just one of those days where I'm just doing things and not liking it and have to do them again.
And again.
And again.
And again.
Does the radial symmetry work when I've rotated it? It doesn't seem to be. Dang it.
Local radial symmetry.
Yeah, doesn't really work, right?
Eh,
Disposable
it works.
symmetry?
It's just harder.
That. And then we go back to
Just use the bucket. Let's see. So in my memories, the bucket is always bad. Oh, it's okay. It's
yeah,
okay.
it works, but with the soft edges doesn't really work well.
Build them on the inside.
It's a bit of a weird one to do it like this, but it's it kind of gets something like the shape that I want. Yeah, okay. Refund loop door. How did he get the X-ray version in ZBrush? Oh, well, I tell you. I've got a little bit of a different UI. You don't really see it anyway, right? So let's go to transform. And then I have to look as well because I'm rarely in this this one. Transparent is over here. This one, activate opacity. And the fun thing about this one is besides looking, besides being able to see behind it, you can also paint or sculpt underneath your subtools. It doesn't really recognize that because if that's turned off, right, then you can kind of sculpt here, but kind of see it over here already. I can't sculpt what's here. Can sculpt underneath my subtools, and the X-ray vision kind of helps that. But that's also because this ghost is turned on as well. That's on there by default, I believe. So if you turn that off, it's still see-through, and we can still do that. But the X-ray, just the ghost makes it a little bit more easier to see. I feel. But yeah, that's a quite nice tool to have. Also, just to see if your shapes add up or whatever. It's I like it. I tend to use it from time to time. That's why I did my
Very
UI.
smart.
Yeah.
Clip it. Oh, that's clipping too much. Okay. Image canvas.
It is pretty cool. Yeah.
3000.
I quite like it. Let's see, can I?
From here. Okay. Proceed. Wow. And then turn this off. Export. PNG will be fine, probably. Okay. Switch again. Switch again.
My brain was buffering for a moment. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to think on how to do things, but it just froze. Yeah, let's just try to make those properly. Just try to make those decent enough. Should we do that? Nope. Let's go to that curve again. Do they still work? But subdivisions, when did they add those? Yeah, okay, that still works.
Subdivisions.
Can I also give modifiers to fall off? What if I do that? Stroke, that's the one I want. No, that's the intensity, Bram. No, don't play around with the intensity. That was fine. Reset. The size, though. What if I kind of do it like that? And poke it? Yeah! Okay, but I want to have it the other way around. But it works. It works. Just reset that a bit. Let's go from that side to that side. Does it still work? Yep. But it's a little bit too extreme. So let's just try and do it like that. No.
I need the inverse of this. Let's see. Is that
Focal shift? That's a bit an easier one.
right?
And this one can go a bit higher. It's too much though, or too little. So there, and the focus shift goes a bit like that. Yeah, that's good.
Copy file, save as JPEG.
Don't want them to snap together, so let's keep some distance. And now I got that, and I just do this one as well. They kind of go over there. Okay. These ones, and I want that, and that. I want to split those so we can hide them. Just keep them for as long as I can. These ones I want to split as well. No, damn it.
This is working.
Let's put them back real quick.
Why is it being weird?
I don't know. Wait, let me just check.
Is there like a see-through thing somewhere?
What are you looking at?
Opacity off on. When I paint with my spotlighting, it is only painting the areas that are not white and not black. So the gray bits.
Only the gray bits.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is cool. Not what I wanted, but
There's a space between that, it seems like.
so
To be honest,
I thought when I put paint that it should just paint, but it's being very weird now actually.
yeah, it's offset now, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. To be honest, I never really used the spotlight to use poly paints or textures or anything like that. It should just project, right? Let me just let me just play with this. I got spotlight already over here. So we got that.
Projection thing off.
Spotlight radius. Okay, now I got that. And if I just paint.
Something. Projection. Yeah. Well.
Okay. Mine isn't doing anything at all.
RGB is enabled on your brush?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have one color, the one that I had selected. Trying to figure out how it works.
Let me just fill this thing with black. And now try to paint over it, because this is white, right? So does it paint the white on it? Yes. Okay, so it was working, I just couldn't see it working because it was trying to paint white on top of white.
Oh, okay.
But I want it the other way around. So so I'm going to
I got it. I had spotlight projection turned off, so that's why it wasn't working for me. There you go.
I'm going to load this one again.
Got Hanuman on our Hanuman. There you go. Got that. Turn the original on, so we have the angle.
Use it as a mask or stencil to print it on. Or what are you doing? Still a baby at ZBrush. Like, yes, I am trying to use it as a stamp. I want to paint the hieroglyphs in black, so then I can use that paint to make a mask. And that mask I will push inside of the stone. That's how I'm planning to use it, if it works. Yes.
Mike, what if you import it as an alpha? And then you use that alpha on your mask, like the rectangle mask.
Might be even smarter. Let's see. Do I need it as white? Yes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but you can in the alpha stuff you can make some edits to it, some modifications. That's maybe a bit easier, right? Or maybe not even. You can also just put it inside, let's say, the layer brush. Just sculpt immediately with it, but then you don't have your poly group if you want that. I don't think the poly group will turn out too nicely. It's flipped, right?
Yeah, when I want to do it inside.
You can in the alphas there is flip H, flip horizontally. There you go.
Okay. Let's do it. Can I move this around? No, I cannot.
I imagine you guys over there, not everyone uses ZBrush, right?
What?
In your studio.
No. I think I want to do the mask anyway, because then I don't have to find the center. Yes, almost. No.
Even more so.
And even bigger, so it's a half time. Turn off the lazy mouse as well. Turn on this. Okay. Higher. Should this sample this? Okay. And I want to go.
Again?
I will add a layer. Add a layer.
It's not symmetrical anymore.
Lower. This one. Almost. Just want to move you more up.
Try to place it exactly in the place you want it.
Stop doing it.
Yeah, whatever, do it like that. Yeah, so you can add that shape over here as well. Yeah, why not, right? Let's see how that turns out. Just play around with it. Maybe a bit gentler. Nah.
Sectional then.
Easier way to do that, Bram. Easier way to do that. What if I mirror weld that to the Z? Nope.
What is this tool called? Boop, boop, boop. Is this called Lightbox Spotlight? I love it.
Spotlight, yeah.
Like. Just contrast on the spotlight region. So the black becomes opaque.
Why do you want to
Okay.
have it black, to be honest?
So I can use that as an intensity mask.
But can't you make a poly group out of polypaint?
Exactly. That's why I need to paint it.
Yeah.
Are you contrast?
But then it doesn't
No.
really matter what color it is, right?
I guess. Which one is contrast? No, that's duplicate. Let's not have that. Are you crashing now? Or what are you doing?
Slowly mumbling.
What the hell is this?
What did you do? It's beautiful. It's a bit of a white obelisk, but
Geometry and everything. Just a new poly mesh that got created.
is that one of the new mask ones?
It's something in the spotlight.
Oh, okay.
Delete. And now the spotlight is gone again. Ugh.
Always fun where you're trying to figure things out and it doesn't really go according to what you want. It does things not the way you want it. Why? Why?
Why don't you just work?
Yeah. So wait, I'm just curious now. I got my paintbrush
You contrast? No.
and
You
I'm painting that bit.
contrast.
And now we're going to from PolyPaint.
Paint.
Now we got that.
Contrast. That's the contrast. Okay, yeah. Ooh. Did you move? Okay. See through, see through, see through. I don't get it. I don't get it.
What do you want to do now?
The man on the internet said, just adjust contrast on the spotlight widget so that the black becomes opaque, but it doesn't until it is white. So
Yeah, but here, Mark. Here. The
I'll
color
just fill
doesn't
it with black.
the color doesn't matter. If you got here it has painted it now, right? It's white and I have some color to it. And then you go to polygroups.
Yeah, but the color that I'm projecting is black or white.
Yeah.
It's not the color that I pick.
Yeah, but that shouldn't matter.
But it's not projecting black because it's see-through because ZBrush is weird.
Yeah, but it's still projecting a color, right?
No, it's only projecting the gray edges.
I thought you just had it that was projecting white.
Yeah, the other way around. So that's what I'm going to load in now again. If it wants to work with me.
Yes, it will.
It's not coloring, so that's something. Are you coloring now? No. Are you coloring now? Why are you not filling my object? Why are you being such a bitch? Fill. No. Switch. Fill. No. I don't get it. Why is it not filling my anything anymore?
Do you got spotlight projection turned on maybe? Or off? Because that would
Fill. I had to wiggle the color around. Before that, it didn't work. Okay.
Yeah. ZBrush
That
things.
makes sense.
ZBrush being ZBrush, it seems.
Put you over there. Turn spotlight on again. And it's off that. Okay. Right now? Yes. Also has some on the other side. We don't want that. What? Save brick. Very long autosave. Gee.
It's all that poly painting you're doing. Just trying to save all of it.
It's one color, ZBrush. Don't be a little meep about it. Just meeping around. Okay. Still pretty shit.
Yeah, it's quite grainy, but that's a difficult thing to battle, to combat.
See it without color, so I know what is masked. Yeah, that's
Not liking my crown. I don't like these things. I don't like it. Yeah, it's one of those days, isn't it?
just make a copy of this because ZBrush was complaining about memory. And I do want to go back to that if needed.
That's not symmetrical. I don't like what I'm doing.
Okay, well, that could work if I clean everything up like that. The other option is like what you said. Make polygroup from the mask.
Control W. Oh, no, Control W doesn't work for you, right?
It does.
Oh, okay. There you go.
It's just okay, maybe expand the mask a little. Mask. Mask. Okay. What do I want to do with that?
For those wondering what we're doing, if there's a method to our madness, There isn't. There's only madness.
It's only madness now. Very mad. Um,
Oop. Let's save again.
so I have this, and I could polish that by features, so then it's a straight-ish.
That's a way better way of doing it. Yeah. I tend to use the remesher, but that loses a lot of the detail out again. It's a difficult one to do right. But you did it with the PolyParty features. It's something that I never use. So
Yay! Maybe a tip for the next time.
yeah.
Tip. Like something to think about next time. Now this I will mask, and I unhide, and I reverse, and now I put it back inside again. Hello. Yeah, okay, not that much. Like that. Maybe a little bit more. And then it's we do the same. So, with subgroups. Okay, let me just go a little bit back until here, then reverse. This one, this one. Separate. Well, the rest is not. I just want you. I just want this. It's almost the same color. Okay, now. And I just want you. Auto group. Oh, shite. Mask. It's pretty smooth. Why was it not smooth?
Sorry, I wasn't really watching. Why is not smooth? But happened to Pepper?
Okay. So I have this poly group that has the polished features, right? It's
Yeah.
a pretty straight line.
Mm.
But it's probably because of the mask. Because when I mask it, I reverse and push that in, then it's not smooth anymore.
Makes sense.
It does, but it's annoying. Because I made a beautiful line. Because this one is smooth and this one is not.
And what if you polish by features when you had the hieroglyphs selected? What if you do the same if you got the background selected?
Foreground.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay, maybe before you extract it. It could work though.
Before I extract it, it doesn't have the squares because they are connected. So again, maybe I just have to, instead of selecting the inside, go away, select the outside.
We will get there eventually though.
Maybe.
I believe in you.
Don't have too much hope.
No, I have all the hope.
Just have to smooth on the inside. Can I not just make a new first, make a new group. Yes. Select this group. All the features here. Try to connect it again. Do I
Because
care?
it
Let's
shrank a
find
bit, right?
out. Uh-huh. And that's all fucked because it's selecting way more than I want it to be selecting. Anyway, let's see if it works. That's my gizmo. Oh, it is smooth. It's also not very nice looking, but it is smooth.
You're also on there, with your nose. How does it look like in the grand scheme of things when everything is?
Shite. See, get this guy. Turn it off again. Fill the object with yellow.
Hello,
Hello?
hello.
Merge down. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Uh, okay. I don't know what that was, but it changed my material to flat color, so I thought that everything was gone. Uh, anyway, not anymore. Turn the dragon back on. Hello, dragon. Turn the old obelisk on.
That looks alright.
Decent.
Yeah, right.
Let's turn another layer on. It has no layers anymore. Okay, cool.
Does it have any
Very
layers anymore?
layer. No, the layers just disappeared. Maybe when I duplicated it or something. I don't know.
Barely use those layers.
Um. Oh, I know when it happened. When I merged this all up into it. Let's see. I want to go to my brushes. Brush, custom orb, and I want the rock detail. Just this. assume that I have to redo that other area. Go over here. Such. Mhm.
I think those are fine.
It's not listening to me.
Oh no! What do you want to do? What isn't it doing?
I want to like chip edges and stuff, but then I need more geo,
Yeah.
and I don't really want to subdivide anymore.
Oh, that's going to be a
Um,
very big piece in that case.
uh-huh. And I also don't really want to get rid of my subdivisions. But maybe I'll try it anyway. This is my test block. Oh, it already has no subdivisions. Okay, well, fine then. Um, Trus.
For some reason, and I don't know why, but I'm focusing so much on making those, trying to make those lines as clean as possible. And when I do that, my body decides to not breathe. Just focusing too much.
Forget to drink. You also forget to breathe.
Yes.
That's nice.
This big? Yeah. A little bit bigger? Yeah, it's about that big.
Still on.
Ah!
Turn that off.
It's messing with that again. I like this, but it's not too bad. Could have been worse. How do you guys have such steady hands for single smooth lines? Well, I'm cheating a little bit. Yeah. Let me show you. Yeah. Normally, it's kind of like this, right? But I had this little line, and it kind of drags around. It's lazy mouse or some similar setting that you have in Photoshop as well. And I can find that in stroke. Yeah, it shows it up. Good. And there it is. You got lazy mouse right over here. You turn it on, and you got the lazy radius. You can turn that to 1 or to like 200. So like let's put 70, and that determines the length of that line that you're dragging your brush around. Makes it a little bit easier to create some smooth lines, but you can't really write well. You have to make very exaggerated shapes if you want to write things. Like the E just messes it up. So yeah, but if you just do it like that, hello, yeah, there. It's a little bit easier to do.
Yeah. Lazy mouse.
Lazy mouse, yes. It's a very nice feature. But like I said, for some reason, I decide to not breathe when I do that. I don't...
That's nice.
Yeah, I don't like this, but still, though. It needs to be mirrored, but I can't be bothered at the moment. So I'm just going to to see if I can work on this. Yeah, it does smooth it for us, yes. You're one of those tiny short lines, one after another. Yeah, those really nice, sketchy, hairy lines. Yeah, I do that as well when I'm drawing. The long ones do get pretty messy. Yeah, that's true. But using something like that, like a lazy mouse or something similar, a smoothing in as Photoshop is called, I think. It makes it really easy to make just a single curved line. Because if I do the sketchy bits, right? Let's pick a clay buildup. No, let's use the standard one. And let's go to that line that I don't like anyway, over here. And I kind of like this, and then again that, and over here. And I'm exaggerating, it's slightly less effort than I put into it otherwise. But it becomes a little bit wobbly, and because I went over the line a second time, like I'm doing over here, there are differences in intensity here and there. And it looks a little bit more messy than I would like. I'll just turn off the lazy mouse. Whoop. Do that again. So we got that and that and that. So it is very much possible to do, but yeah, I prefer the singular line with an equal amount of intensity and thickness.
Yeah.
Let's see, it's a little bit blobby here and there. You can clean it up, definitely, for sure. And it may be even maybe as fast as, you know, trying to create the same line for 16 times in a row, but like I'm doing. Yeah, it's one of the many ways of doing things in ZBrush. And I like this singular one, this simple line.
I think.
I like the Thursday sculpts. I don't really feel like I do a lot that on Thursdays. but I do get the time to explain things, and that I really like.
Yeah.
Tuesday sculpt, a little bit more hectic.
Just go, 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 go! Try to finish.
Yeah.
He lost everything.
No, even the will to live. I hope not. Ah, good, good, good.
Yet.
Keep it.
No, for my projection stuff, it's not in the history anymore.
Oh,
So I'm
because you
gonna make a
merged.
new cube. Yes, it was because I merged. I merged from the wrong to. So I had the history of this top triangle, but not of the important part. So I'll just redo it, you know? Just
I've got a funny idea.
uh-huh.
Don't know if it benefits you though.
Okay. I want to redo it because I want to get rid of the holes that are in the lines. Like the ankh, like disappearing basically.
Oh yeah, can't you just scratch that out? You know, with the dynamic. That works, right?
Yeah, I wanna just give everything a pass over like this anyway, but
Ah, okay.
I just want
Everything
do
should be there.
a better, yeah, exactly. I just want to do a better start, so that this is also
Yeah, and maybe it helps you if the
something.
lines are also a little bit thicker, just ever so slightly.
Yeah, I'm going to fill them out.
Mm.
Yeah, just gonna make them into shapes.
But
But
silly idea.
okay,
What instead of immediately pushing that in, you extract it into its own mesh and then use it as a boolean or something like that to push it into your obelisk? I think you will run into the same problems though. It's just I think it's the same with extra steps. That I'm thinking about it.
I'm if I go a little bit back before I smooth a little.
But then you still got a little bit of easier, wiggle room and things like that, easy to position. But then again,
Yeah,
it's the same with extra steps.
I think that the thing that I mainly wanna break up a little is like I wanna make these lines that are super smooth or like super hard. I wanna give those the little cracky bits.
Yeah, with a nice mallet
So,
brush or something like that.
like
Trim dynamic.
that
Yeah,
stuff, I think. So I think I'll just have to go over everything anyway. So instead of making this four-sided, I will just make one side. And I will copy that one around.
Yeah.
And then on the edges, I'll just have some overlapping mesh. Like some like a little edge mesh that goes over all of
A
them.
nice frame.
Yeah, like a frame.
Yeah, they could. Oh, what could be? Don't trip over my own tongue. Maybe if you inset a little bit like a window frame. So you only have that one piece you're working on currently, which is nice and straight. And then you got the edges that are not really thin, but it's really inset into the. I just bumped the mic. Sorry. Wait. Let me just draw it from the top. We got from the top, right? The obelisk. Yeah, and then you kind of get it like that, right?
Uh-huh.
But what if you, instead of doing that, you got it kind of like that, and that, and that, and that. And then it kind of goes in. And this area is where you keep your one singular hieroglyph
Yes.
poster, really.
That is That is kind of how I was thinking with the frame,
Yeah,
because that would create the same thing.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But maybe with
As
a slight angle
as,
in it, so it's a
as
bit more
like
beveled. Yeah.
just have like my from the top the hieroglyph part, hieroglyph part, hieroglyph part, hieroglyph part, and then I would make some sort of, I don't know, edge.
I think you nice chunky would help. I think
Yeah.
if it's very thin and it's such a large piece, it just get lost. Yeah, it is very handy. It's you have to learn not to use short lines. Use lazy drag. Well, they both have their uses. You need to leave. Oh, sorry, I just missed it. Sorry. Picking up my man from work. That's also very important. Yeah. We will have a great night, and thank you for being here.
See? Say hi to Juan if you're still there. And see you tomorrow, or see you tomorrow. Work, work, work. Uh, so, on better lines for those. People hate it.
Yeah, I mean he's getting there.
I know the mom.
Yeah, I have to check out that anime that Hantek sent us.
Yeah,
The Legend of Prince Rama.
it's probably a lot easier to follow than trying to read from Sanskrit
Yeah,
or
probably.
whatever scripture.
I think it's a bit lighter.
Uh,
A minute.
what I don't want to do is do everything like that, because then it will become very wobbly again.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one. You have to really watch out what you're doing.
Yeah,
Zoom out quite a lot.
just make it less deep as well. However, if I'm printing it, then it would be nice to have it a little bit deeper.
Larger can you print?
Pretty large. I want it to be like this. Like,
Oh, like it fits on the coffee table.
My dwarf is this big.
That's gonna be pretty big. Yeah.
My dwarf will be the size of this Venom man.
That's it. That's a nice size. I have one as well. Wait, just a sec. Yeah,
I did hear it.
yeah, but I think the people didn't. There he is. It's
I'm
no, we
waiting
made this a couple of weeks ago, months ago now.
once. Really? Oh my God.
I think it's 2 now.
Hopefully just one, but okay.
Let me just check real quick. Yeah.
Okay. Now you're back in my stream, so I can have a look. Oh my God, quality shite. Let me turn up the quality to 180. Okay, now you're showing it. Oh,
Ah, I don't see it. My Explorer is right in front of myself. Ah, there I am. It's black on black, but there he is. But yeah, he's very rough on the edges. I had to expose him for every layer for a very long time because the resin wouldn't stick. Always had to fill print, so it just extended the time like more and more and more and more. To such a degree that I wasn't able to get rid of the supports anymore. I did it too well.
it worked too well.
Yeah, but it's like it fits in the palm of your hand and your fingers, and that kind of that size.
It's a nice size.
And he just stands on his own.
What?
Yeah, I mean he has very big, stompy feet, but
It's nice.
yeah,
I was also happy when mine was just standing. And like, yeah.
just not falling over, falling backward, or something like that.
Mm.
Who knew that big feet had their uses? Fifth time. Yeah, that should be good enough. Oh no, I messed it up.
So cool. Look.
Okay. Something's off. What's he doing here? Oh, I think I messed it up. That's too small though. So let's see if I can just a bit bigger.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know what I have to do
Let's
next
see if
time.
ZBrush covers from this.
Oh
I,
no!
I,
What
I,
what what
I
what what
don't
did you do?
used.
Did you subdivide it?
No, I used ZModeler on a on all polys.
Oops.
Um,
And 1 million is quite a lot of
but
polys.
almost 1 million. Yeah, it's yeah. Oh,
That?
it pretended to do a thing. Maybe it's doing something. No, nope.
I believe in you, ZBrush. You can do it.
I don't have just this normal ZBrush as exact, but it's not responding. I also have another window from Windows. Like, hey, the application is not responding. Whatever this may be. And process.
You don't have that one usually. You just keep it.
Look, I have two.
I can't see that because then.
I'll send you an image. Oh no, I can't. I can take a picture of it though. Bram. Thank you, man. Yeah, I have two.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Think it's time to close.
Yeah, it's time anyway. To be honest.
Oh man. Already.
Yeah.
But I just got started with ZBrush.
You started with ZBrush like 1.5 hours ago, Mike.
That's not true. That is not how it felt.
Those are two separate things. But yeah, well, you know what to do now. Those are steps you.
Really.
Those are steps you don't have to do next week anymore.
That's the experimentation step has been reduced. Not resolved, but reduced.
Yeah, and also I know what to do with this this crown now. I quite like the these bits, and not
Sorry,
really the big shape and in the middle. So I think I'm going to make it similar to a pineapple. Just have these shapes, these scales, and just make them go up. Kind of what's happening over here already, but just with the separate pieces. And
everything will be okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
It looks nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Look like you know, like they would look.
I can try a couple of other things as well, but yeah, it's pretty much time. Are you making a thing?
Yeah.
You're remaking your dwarf?
Yes, I'm starting from the start.
Ah.
This is how I would start it if I started today.
He looks wonderful. Well, thank you, all the numbers, Paul. Good night, and see you next time as well. It's on Tuesday again.
Next time, Tuesday. Woo!
Yeah, we're gonna do a speed sculpt from a piece of art? We don't know yet. So
Yeah, we'll find out at some point during this week or next week, probably.
probably on Tuesday.
Probably on Tuesday himself.
All right. So we're gonna close off as well. Oh, he says bye. Ah,
Yes, high quality art.
professional artist's work.
Professional artists at work. Exactly.
Well, yeah. See you guys on Tuesday, and have a good night. Bye.